Hey friends, it's Mr. Jim and welcome back to Kid Short Stories. If this is your first time, welcome to the family. We are the podcast that turns your ideas into an amazing adventure every single day. You know, we couldn't even exist without imaginations from kids just like you. So if you have an idea for a story, I'd love to see it. Check down in the show notes below for how you can submit your own story idea, and maybe we'll turn it into an awesome adventure. And parents, if you're new to kids podcasting, I want to challenge you to listen to podcasting for 5 days in a row with your kids. It's going to increase their imagination, decrease screen time, and we're going to have a lot of fun along the way. Are you guys ready for today's adventure? Me too, let's go! It was a beautiful day as Anaya and her mom were planning to go on a very exciting hike outside. They had been planning this for many weeks and had gathered all the important things that they needed to go on this hike. If you were to go on a hike in the forest, around a mountain, what would you want to bring with? Maybe some water, maybe a hiking stick, maybe some snacks along the way. Yeah, Anaya and her mom had all those things and more, even a compass and a map of the area. Yeah, they had never gone hiking this direction before. It was going to lead them to a ginormous lake with a legendary island in the middle of it. Yeah, a very big island. Have you ever gone to an island before? Whoa, there's so many cool things that you can find on an island. But nothing would prepare them for what they were about to find there. Anaya, are you ready? Do you have your hiking boots on? Shouted her mom. Yep, they're all laced up and I'm ready to go. I even got the backpack. Yep, I got everything. How about the water bottles? Asked her mom. Oh yeah, I forgot the water bottles. Well, I have the water bottles, but it doesn't have any water in them. I'll be right back. Anaya raced back inside, carrying the 2 water bottles and filled them all the way to the top with some ice water. There. All right. Now I got everything we need. Let's go. Anaya raised her right hand like she was charging forward into the unknown. Anaya and her mom loved going on hikes together, and so this was something that they had done many times before, but like I said, they had never gone this way before. The path they hiked on had not been used many times by many other people, and so it was very overgrown. They had to leap over logs and push thorny branches out of the way gently with their walking sticks, and jump over puddles and step across rocks. It was actually a pretty exciting trail to climb on. Trails like this, to me, are a lot more exciting than a trail made of concrete, like a sidewalk. Yeah, it's a lot more exciting if you have to climb over a fallen tree or jump over a stream. Whew. Anaya, let's take a break, said her mom as she sat down on a very big rock. Let's pull out the map and make sure that we're heading in the right direction. Okay, I got the compass, said Anaya. They opened up the map and Anaya set the compass on top of the paper. Looks like we're getting pretty close to that big lake up ahead. Yes, I can't wait to see that island, said Anaya. Oh, I know, that's going to be really exciting, said her mom as she folded up the map and put it back into the backpack. All right, well, I'm rested up. Are you ready to make it all the way there? Yes, let's go, said Anaya. It wasn't much further until they saw this lake. It was a beautiful, magnificent lake. The water was crystal clear and very calm. It was almost like a mirror. You could see the reflection of all the trees on the other side. Wow, this is beautiful, said Anaya. And look how shallow the water is all the way to the island. Do you think we can walk there? She asked her mom. Yeah, let's take off our hiking boots and socks and hold them above the water and maybe we can walk across. Let's try. They sat down on the rocky shore, pulled off their hiking boots and their socks, put the socks inside of the hiking boots, and carried all their gear above the water. Psh, 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 psh. As they walked into the water, they splashed their way across. The bottom of the lake was filled with these very round, large rocks that they would step on, and they're a little slippery, so they had to be very careful as they walked across. "We're almost there, Anaya. Stay close," said her mom. It was almost even hard to see what the island looked like. It looked like it was guarded by a wall of trees that surrounded the whole edge of the island. But as they got closer and closer, they were in for a very big surprise. "All right, let's pull ourselves up here," said Anaya. She got onto the shore of the island. It was a steep edge that they had to climb up, grabbing onto the roots of the trees that were sticking out of it, almost like fingers and arms that were waiting to be grabbed onto. 1, 2, 3. Anaya helped her mom get up onto the edge of the island, and they pulled themselves out of the water. "All right, let's put our hiking shoes on," said her mom. They sat down, dried off their feet, and put on their socks and hiking boots, and turned around, and that is when the true adventure really began. "Hey, Anaya, look through those trees up there. What is that?" She was pointing. It was really hard to see, but she was pointing in between all the tree trunks, and through the bushes, it looked like there was something bright on the other side. "All right, let's push our way in and see what it is," said Anaya. Anaya led the way as she squeezed her way through the very thick forest. It had all these different pokies and things to climb over, but finally, they popped out the other side and landed in a beautiful grassy valley. "Holy smokes," said her mom. "I had no idea this island was so huge. Even look over there, there's a waterfall." Sure enough, just ahead, as that valley turned into a hill, at the very top was a waterfall that crashed down below into a small river. I love the sound of water crashing. How about you? Oh, I can close my eyes and just imagine that there's a rushing river running through the forest. Hey, Mom, let's go get closer and check out that waterfall. Come on, I thought I saw something really sparkly. Anaya started running as fast as she could. Her mom had just finished putting on the last boot and stayed close behind. "Anaya, slow down! Hey, slow down up there!" she shouted, and all of a sudden, Anaya came to a screeching halt. "Mom, what is that sparkling glow behind the rainbow?" said Anaya. Her mom knelt down and looked at where Anaya was pointing with her finger. "I'm not sure, dear," said her mom. "It looks almost like a rainbow is behind the waterfall. Come on, let's get closer." As Anaya and her mom got closer to that waterfall, they saw that there was an opening behind the waterfall. Yeah, like a cave. This waterfall was falling over the edge of a very rocky hillside on this island, and behind the waterfall was a real cave. Anaya and her mom froze and looked at each other. Do you think they should go in and explore that cave behind the waterfall? Well, we're going to have to wait and see if they do that on the next episode of Kids Short Stories. Hey friends, I need your help celebrating a birthday. Drum roll, please. Happy birthday, Gitel, who's turning 8 years old. Gitel, her birthday is actually one day after her mother's birthday. I love that. And she's amazing and a talented artist. Oh, and she's the best big sister to her baby brother, Yusuf. Wow, Gitel, I'm so glad we got to celebrate you and your big day on the show. Happy 8th birthday. Well, friends, I hope you all have a super duper day, and I will see you on our next adventure. Bye.